Something unusual is happening after school at Apple Valley High School, and as you are about to see, the results are yielding quite the punch.
Let me get some music going.
Yeah, play some good stuff.
It's go time at Apple Valley High School.
Yeah.
These students are doing something you're not typically supposed to do. Fighting in school. And doing it nonetheless with their teacher.
Flip, cross, there we go. I'll talk to them like, how was your day? And they're, oh, it was great, fine. But then when they start hitting, you can feel you got a little extra behind it. And it's like, was it 100%? Because sometimes, things happen during the day. Flip, boom, boom, there we go. What we say is we leave it on the bag. So whatever you have inside you, just leave it on the bag.
That's exactly why Adam Fleetman started this boxing club.
I've had kids come up to me and say, Fleetman, I need boxing today. Like, I'm having a hard day, I need boxing. The message that I try to put forth is, this is a good for fitness, but also the emotional side of it, and I think a lot of them catch on to that.
First thing when I heard boxing is like coming to school, I was like, whoa, I never saw that before. Like, there's gonna be a boxing club in school, because teachers normally like try to push away from that. They don't like normally promote that. But when I heard of that, I was like, yeah, I most definitely got to join.
1, 2, slip.
There was like a test for science, and then I really didn't do good on it, so I was upset with myself, because normally I make sure to do good on tests so I can get a good grade. And I was feeling like upset for the whole day. And then when I heard we had like boxing practice, I was like, yeah, I most definitely have to go there to relieve some stress and to get focus.
Did it help?
Yeah, it did, because the next day my mind was cleared. I was ready to move on.
Back in the ring.
Yeah, back in the ring.
There we go. Straighten out that last one, right? Go straight, don't go over the top.
Mm-hmm. It's helped me like relieving a lot of stress, because I'm in like some AP classes and I'm in a lot of honors classes. So sometimes all that work can be like pretty stressful, especially when the AP national exam is coming up. Coming to do this, it just takes your mind off everything, and you get to box with some of your friends, and you don't have to worry about being judged or anything like that. It's a very inclusive environment.
Time, squats, 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 hip squats. There's a lot of things that these kids go through that we have no idea. And I don't try to play therapist. I don't try to solve their problems. I just want to give them an opportunity to come up and just kind of let stuff out when they need to.
And in the process, he's creating some heavy hitters. Fighting in school can be good.
Fighting can be a good thing in school, yeah. So in the right context.
In the right context.
Yep.
In this context shows that when life gives the 1-2 punch, these kids know how to come back swinging. Okay, you can see I'm joined now by Coach Fleitman and Christian, one of the boxers. We're going to talk with both of you guys real quick, but it's really cool, Coach, how you've seen growth in this program, because you kind of brought it in, just started from scratch, right?
Yeah, I started it at Apple Valley, and when people heard I was coming to Apple Valley and I was going to start boxing, they said there's going to be a really great response to it, and I didn't know it was going to be what it was. I wasn't ready for how many kids were going to be interested in it, but I was excited. It really got me excited to get it going.
And Christian, you're one of the students who is excited. I know you're a senior now. What have you learned from this experience?
A lot of it has to do with discipline after school. Like, it's something I really look forward to. Mm-hmm. But when I'm during it, it gets hard sometimes, and I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. I learned that I'm stronger than I thought I was. Mm-hmm. I can push myself harder than I thought I could push myself, and it's just so good. It's so good.
That's a big lesson. And I know a big part of this as well for you, Coach, is the mental health aspect. I mean, we've done so many stories here about teens, how challenging it can be right now in balancing that mental health. Christian, how do you think it's been sort of an outlet to you?
Well, it feels good to hit stuff sometimes.
Yes.
Especially after a long day of school. Or like how people were talking about in like the segment, how the stress builds up, and when you're hitting the bads and when you're working out, it relieves you really well. It's great.
And how does that feel to hear that, Coach?
This group really took the culture that I wanted for the group and just went with it. It was, going in, it's really hard for admin to hear, hey, I want to start boxing at school.
Yeah.
Luckily, our admin was so open about starting it and said from day one, just said, hey, green light, whatever you need, we'll do it. And this group really kind of took the culture that I was looking for, and because it could go different ways. It could go, kids could take that as a reason to goof off and try to spar and hate each other, and they just don't. They go up, they work out, they're all super respectful. So a lot of credit to the group just for kind of taking the culture that I really wanted and implementing it. So.
I saw a lot of respect in that room, that's for sure. And Christian, I know you're about to graduate, right? Senior here. What's next for you?
I'm going to the Coast Guard.
All right. And you're going to go into another challenging experience. Do you think that boxing gave you some tools for that?
Yes, it definitely reminded me, what I'm going into is going to be hard, but I can do it. I can do it.
You can do it. And your coach proves that. And Coach, I know there might be other schools out there who want to start that. You prove that this can work.
It can work. And it's, if you have the space and the opportunity, it can work, and the students are, I think, really willing to make it work as well. So that's what it needs. So I can have an idea of the culture, but it's really up to the group to really kind of implement it and make it happen. So these guys did. They did.
They did, big time. Thank you both. We believe in it. Keep fighting.
Thank you.